Good morning, children. This is Shwebal sir speaking. Children, we have been dealing with a chapter that is about mensuration. So far, we have completed many exercise, many questions we have solved so far. Here in this video, we are going to have a discussion on how to find the area of a practical situations like a house or a buildings or a land pieces or the path around or a piece of land. So this is what we are going to have a discussion right now. So children, here I've chosen a very important question that is a really very interesting question. That's question number 6 of this particular exercise. Question number 6, we need to understand the question first. It's a very important question. Two crossroads, each of width 10 meter, cut at right angles through the center of a rectangular park of length 700 meter, 700 meter, and the breadth is 300 meters. So my first job is to draw the rectangular park first. Children, I have been giving this question right from very beginning. I prefer to give this question every year in exam. So this is why it's very important. So length of this garden is 700 meter, and the breadth of this garden is 300 meter. And there is a crossroad inside there is a crossroad inside the garden. So now the question is, find the area of the roads, also find the area of the park excluding the crossroads. Give your answers in hectares. So we can find the answers in hectares, no problem in that. So the road is 10-meter wider. The road is 10 meter wider. It is 10-meter wider from every side. Every side is 10-meter wider. So we have to solve this question step by step. First, we'll find out the area of the entire garden. So area of the entire rectangular garden, entire rectangular garden is equal to length into breadth. So length is 700 and breadth is 300. So the product of 700 into 300 results 210000 meters squared. This is the area of entire rectangular garden. So what is our next job? Our next job is to find the area of the roads. Children, here we can see the roads also look like a rectangle. It has got a length, it has got a breadth. So for this, if I name this roads, road number 1 and road number 2, the length of the road number 1 is 700 only because it is entirely parallel to the garden's length. This is why the length of the road will also be 700 and the breadth will be the width of the road. Breadth will be 10 meter. So let's we find out the area of road number 1. Area of road 1, road 1 is equal to length into breadth. So the length here will be 700 and breadth will be 10 meter. Multiplying it, I'm getting 7,000 meters square is the area of road number 1. Now we are going to calculate the area of road number 2. Now I'll prefer to write the statement area of road number 2 will be, if you see over here, this is the road number 2. So the length of this road number 2 is the length of the breadth of the garden because it's parallel to the breadth of the garden. So the length of the road number 2 will be 300 meter and breadth will be 10 meter. So let's we multiply length into breadth. Length into breadth is coming 300 into 10 is 3000 meters square. 3000 meters square. Right now, children, we'll find out the area of the roads. One thing that we need to understand, we need to pay attention. Children, while I was making the roads, at the center of the roads are overlapped. Because while I'm making the roads with using, pitch or a stones or a concrete, whatever, it is overlapped. So it's forming a square inside, it's forming a square where the roads are overlapped. Roads are crossing, it's forming a square. So area of one square should be subtracted because the roads are overlapping on each other and it's forming a cross section. This is why the area of one small square should be subtracted. So let's we find out the area of one small square. Area of squared part of the cross section of the roads will be 10 into 10 because length is 10 and breadth is also 10. If you look here at the diagram, this square has got all the lengths and breadths are 10. It's a forming a square. So I have to find out 10 into 10 is 100 meters square. This 100 meters square should be subtracted from the sum of the roads because roads are overlapping on each other and it's forming a square where it's crossing each other. Therefore, the area of the roads is equal to 7,000 plus 3,000 minus 100. So 7,000 plus 3,000 is 10,000. 10,000 minus 100 will be 9,900 meters square is the area of the roads. Children, I got the area of the garden before only. Area of the garden was 210000. Therefore, the the garden area of the garden excluding the path will be 210000, 2,10,000 minus 9,900. If I subtract 9,900 from 2,10,000, it will be 2,100. 2,100 meters square is the area of the garden, excluding the path, excluding because I have already calculated the area of the path, which was 9,900. I subtracted from 210000. So here, why did I subtract? I know many of you are having confusion, sir. Why you have subtracted minus 100 over here? Because roads are overlapping. So while I'm making the roads, one time I have made road number 1. Again, I'm making road number 2. So the pitches or concretes are overlapping on each other. So I'm using the materials twice. This is why one time I have to subtract. So this is how we have to, if you get confusion, you can solve in this way also, in a very simpler way. You can make the roads like this. Suppose it's a rectangular garden. You can find in this way. This much you can find area this much, you can find area this much, you can find area of this much. Sorry, this much, you can find the area of this much, you can find the area of this much. And you can add these 5 sections of roads. Believe me, you will get 9900 only. So that is a shortcut technique. So I believe my explanation was clear. This is how we have to deal with this kind of sum. This sum is very important. Please try out these sums and please submit your work in the Google Classroom as well as in my personal WhatsApp. If you're having more confusions, please feel free to stick to me. Till then, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care. Have a nice day.